Hello? Hello? Okay, I think I am here. You heard the audio of it disconnecting while... Yeah, so I did a... Real quick, before I continue, I did a stream last night, or I tried to do a stream and failed. It was my first canceled stream ever. For Friday the 13th, I wanted to play a poorly voice-acted, awful horror game called Cold Fear, because my friend has the highest rated review on Steam for it, and I wanted to play it out, and I ran into so many problems with it, and I guess one of the problems I didn't even notice about it was that it broke my microphone, or it like broke my microphone settings somehow, because I had a problem with every aspect you can imagine. I had problems with audio, I had problems with video, I had problems with the actual game itself. Like, I guess it just broke everything. Anyway, I think we're good now. So I think we have finally cured the disease from my computer that Cold Fear has turned out to be. I may try to fix that and revenge stream that sometime, but not near future probably, because geez, that was a mess. Anyway, Final Fantasy IX. I'm excited about it. Hello for everyone, because I didn't get to talk apparently until now. This is the 9th stream of Final Fantasy IX. We're going to try to finish it today. We're going into the final dungeon, as the stream title says. So, I'm very excited. I love this game. This I've said on previous streams. Anyway, if I click back into the game in order to do things. There we go. We are actually playing the game. Uncle Sid? Why? How did he know to show up here? Probably because of Baku. He loves big showdowns. Now let's lose those dragons. Beatrix. General Beatrix, our ship is going to burst. Do not fret, your captain is about to enter Valhalla. You are a Pluto Knight, now act like one. Witness Steiner, shiny and chrome. We all know you came along because you're worried sick about Captain Steiner. Did you say something? Red Rose? Could be Beatrix? Quite a woman you fell in love with. You're one to talk. Steiner. What did you mean by that? Alright, let's bust through. Steiner not being a very good wingman for the 30th time this game. Yes, we are attempting to be witnessed. Also, instant battle. I love this design. That is such a cool thing. What is this? Yoga Dragon, huh? I do have to remember some of my controls here. It's a little unfortunate. Shockwave. Alright, this thing slaps. In not a good way does this thing slap. Psychokinesis. Battle strategy is simple. Everything is here to allow Vivi and Steiner to simply exist. And their simple existence will do a shitload of damage. What does Comet do? Non-elemental damage? That sounds cool. I want to see that spell. Tidal Wave. I would use Eidolon or whatever for her, but everyone is dying. She's the healer, so... yeah, that was lame. I would say it'd be really cool if this guy would do a basic attack every once in a while, but I think Psychokinesis is basically just his basic attacks. Or, you know, if he would die at any point in the near future, that'd be another nice thing that he could do for me. I'm hoping there's somehow a new equipment shop in the final dungeon. That would make life pretty easier. There's a couple things I'm noticing that I don't have that I would like to have. Like, I would like to have a better weapon for Zidane so that he can do a little more damage. I would like to have Kiraga on Dagger. Are you sure this will work, Quina? Are we really asking that of Quina? Like, Quina's the thinker of this party? Is no problem. I warp in from outside before. I guess this is the only exit anyway. We find some magic field outside when we come back. I warp in when I step into magic field outside. Alright, I guess it's no use worrying. The reskin Lick-a-Tongue, yeah. Honestly, with the hat and everything, it almost kind of looks like Licky Licky. The evolution of Lick-a-Tongue. What is this place? What's wrong, Zidane? Did someone just call my name? No. That's weird. Maybe you're just hearing things. I don't think so. You hear that? I hear nothing. Zidane, can you hear me? Garland? I am speaking only to you. Garland, what is this place? Memoria, a place of memories. Memories. Yes, your memories brought forth this place. Here you shall witness the entire truth. You have no choice. Now go. What are you talking about? Zidane's face. Damn. Zidane, what's going on? You all heard me talking, right? Looks like I was the only one who heard him. I was just talking to Garland, you know? He told me that our memories created this place. It's standard JRPG stuff. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I guess we'll just have to move forward. Can go back. That's good. How much money do I have? What? Alright. This is not a double back. This is a... I realized I only have 3 tenths, and maybe I should, check my, items real quick. And I thought I could just buy shit from the Mog real quick, but I'm gonna have to go somewhere where there is a store, and I think the closest store is right here, actually. Because I'm probably gonna want another, like, 5 tenths minimum. 5 might be a little ambitious, actually. But... was this not the place? Is this really not a place I can go to? Nearest store. Don't the goblins exist right here? Yeah, the goblins. Or goblins, the dwarves, my bad. Can I not go anywhere? Did all of the people in the world, like, just get handed swords and shovels and they're all fighting over Memoria right now, and I just flew off to go, like, wait a minute, I want to visit an item store real quick. Okay, now I can go here. I was about to say... Mom's mom. Rebuild the bar. bar gets top priority. Fucking Fishman. Where's the item shop, people? Item shop. Triggering all these events that I never triggered earlier, even though I've tried a little bit. A very little bit. I just want to spend my money. I know where the one in Treno is. If it lets me in Treno, I can just go there and spend my money. Okay. Well, that's awkward. It spat me out on the wrong side. Draco zombie, huh? Go around this way to get to my fucking boat. My airboat. You finished learning auto haste? You have. Set you on something else now. Hasn't finished learning auto life yet. That's rough. Vivi? What are you learning? Absolutely nothing. Auto haste, my dude. Little dude. Auto haste. Big dogs. Guard. Technically managed to grab a couple levels while I was out here too. Just cool, I guess. No, don't get back down. I'm sorry about that. Oh my god, I went back into the city somehow. The stream is starting strong. I just wanted to buy some tents and some potions and maybe some remedies for inevitable status effects. Treno is over here, I believe. Is it over the mountain? Right there. This is the item shop, I believe. Oh, thank God you sell everything. I don't know, I expected there to be a Mog inside of Memoria, like, right at the start, with, like, at least items. That's what I was thinking. Alright, for real this time. That's an animation. Huh. Ew. Chimera. Venom breath. Someone caught it, at least. Nice. Hold breath. I'm just gonna be burning Vivi's mana all dungeon, aren't I? If you get a chance, cure him with that, I guess, but might not get to. Yeah. Oh, Vivi did all the work and got none of the XP. Who's at 11? He is my highest level, so him sharing that with everyone else is not necessarily a bad thing. Honestly, as long as it's not Steiner. Steiner desperately... Well, desperately. He needs to catch up. He's a little behind. Is this a boss fight? It's got the boss music. It just kind of appeared. We meet again. What are you? I'm one of the Chaos Guardians. Kneel before my power. What? I guess this is a boss fight? What? I don't actually have any non-spells to cast. I think all of this gets reflected. Why did I cast Cure? Okay, whatever. I'm dumb. That's what I am. Genji armor. That's hype. Mustard bomb. That's bad. Bad news bears. Isn't Mustard Bomb a death spell, basically? Like, he's about to die or something? Yeah. Pain slash. Wow. Eat shit, Zidane. Little basic attack. Steel. Ultima Sword. Glowing? Is that how I'm supposed to know? You know, I hate to be that guy, but, you know, mustard bombing Vivi. Eh. You were gonna pick one dude currently on the team doing whatever they're doing. I mean, Vivi's not got a whole lot going on right now, so reflect. That did a lot of damage. Alright. No bueno. No bueno. Oh, Vivi's dead again. Mustard bomb again. Awesome. He's got auto life. Actually. Time it did that much damage? Fuck. Shit. It really does do a lot of damage. Oh, I guess it's always missed, that's the thing. It's never that it was not doing any damage. It was just never hitting. He doesn't have Reflect up right now. Yikes. About to get Vivi killed by his own spell. Bitch needs to die. Side note, this boss has taught me that for this dungeon I'm gonna have to be just ready, I guess, for all of my... Oh, it's gonna reflect to a random person? Oh, rip. Never mind, he's immune. We're good. Be ready for a boss to jump on me literally at any time. It's cool, I guess. He's dead. Dodge? Or just have good resistance, I guess. Dead. Alright. It's over. Take this. Please just don't be an AoE that kills everyone. God, revenge attacks are such bullshit mechanics. Well, no experience for Zidane, I guess, because God willed it. Oh, well, no AP. He doesn't have any need for it anyway. Forgot bosses don't give XP, they only give AP. But yeah, he had no need for AP anyway. I don't think he has any spells that he's still or anything he's still learning from his abilities. Isn't this Alexandria? What does Alexandria Castle do here? What'd you talk about? I did not see anything. course you can't see anything. You weren't with us at the time, so it's not in your memory. In his bid to defy me, Kuja tried to acquire Alexander. An incident 10 years ago started everything. Angel Flute. Forgot to equip some things. That's a save point? Oh god. That's pretty well hidden. Okay. We'll have to keep that in mind. Genji gear. Forgot I got Genji gear. Yeah, boy. It's actually saved my life last fight, though, so there is something to be said for that. You can't beat that defense. So, gotta give it to the Genji armor there. In the Ultima Sword. I put a stock break. What's restore HP? Restores HP automatically when near death. I thought that was a thing. Clear-headed? No confusion. Oh, it's a dumb like this. An AoE? AoE for Steiner, huh? It's actually pretty cool. A storm. I didn't save. Not that I want to fight more in home. Oh, it's a back attack run. Please, let me free game. Don't do this to me. Please? They were brutal about running away in this game, and that is like one thing I just don't know how long it takes to actually run away and how many attacks you have to eat just to bail. Like, dude, this is the 4th attack. On this. How is he getting a... Does he have a revenge move? I did double black and he didn't cast twice. I'm confused. Did Venom Breath give him stop? He ain't doing nothing. Racking up the status effects, what he's doing. Maybe he just randomly has a lobotomy in the middle of my fight. Yeah, running away, once again, proving to be completely useless as a video game mechanic in this game in particular. Wild. Bleh. I want to save. And use a tent. I also want to use a tent. I wasted high potion, I just realized. Whatever. Hey, what are you doing? Didn't go anywhere, there's a storm. Watch out, you're gonna get washed away. Dagger, I just saw a girl on a ship and... Huh? I guess it was my imagination. Yeah, it had to be. What I just saw definitely isn't one of my memories. What's going on? That was my memory. Why was Zidane able to see? Zidane? Yeah, what's up? You didn't imagine anything. Wait, you saw it too? That means that little girl was you? But why was I able to see something from your memory? Oh no. Hey Garland, what's going on? Garland, can you hear me? I feared Gaia's Eidolons more than anything. However, I decided to deal with them before they became a major problem. What is that thing? That eye. It's the same eye I saw the night of the storm at sea. Zidane, can you hear me? Zidane, what you just saw was from your memory, not Garland. I don't remember ever being in a storm at sea. You still don't understand. You will find out soon enough. What do you mean? Can other people's memories become a part of my own? Garland! Once you accept everything, the answer will appear before you. Tremendous force was summoned to Gaia during the Age of War, but the Gaians were not ready to harness so great a power. They were terrified and broke the jewel into 4 pieces, and they prayed never to see it again. Weapon for a person I don't use. Cool. Right. Actually, the second weapon I've gotten for people I don't use, right? Hope I don't miss the ones for the people I actually do use. Boss! I think. So you have defeated Malaris. For Tiamat, there is only victory. That's damage. bad damage. What the fuck? I don't know if I can heal through that. I hope he doesn't do shit like that all the time. Okay, but we do reflect it. Eat shit. It heals! Bibby, stop doing that! Oh no, no. That mustard gas people, though. How do I win? Like, what would I even do in that scenario? Orb MP, huh? A lot of MP to take away, dude. All the damage that did? Shit, dude. Ether's that. Please stop sucking the MP out of my party. They really don't have anything to give you. With a bit of voice, you know, but I just kind of have her spamming healing spells without really paying attention to how much they actually my party actually actively needs it at the time. Feather boots. nothing. Fucking whopping, flying nothing. Float. Miss. Oh, float would have mattered too much at the end of the day, but always happy to see this boss of all things miss. Oh. Suffice to say, this boss has me quite frightened. He's given me quite a fright. He hasn't repeated that one move yet, but I'm afraid to say that because Jet Flame sure was frightening, and if he ever does that again... Fuck, I think the fight's over if he does it again. I don't know how I got back up. Back standing again after that. Orb strength. Oh, thank God. I was spooked by that boss fight. Oh, scary. The hell? Blood Sword and Feather Boots, I think, right? Was it a Blood Sword? Yeah, I don't see anything else down here. And then I think Feather Boots are just the float boots, right? Had these for forever. Alright, well. That boss didn't give me anything cool off steals. I do have 16 elixirs also. Okay, we actually ended that fight in decent form, so I guess I'll keep pushing for now. This is a fork, isn't it? Oh no, you can't go up these stairs, alright. What is this? Two moons colliding? No, they look more like planets. Why does this look so similar? That is a picture of Gaia being assimilated by Terra. 5,000 years ago, Terra already on an old planet, sought to assimilate Gaia. Terra needed to merge with a younger planet to survive. However, there was already life on Gaia, and so the story began. Oh yeah, I saw this in Oilvert. Life on Terra was coming to an end. We had no choice but to proceed with the fusion. Tragically destroyed Terra's native civilizations. Terra was too old to assimilate everything. Thus, I created the Lifa tree. The Ifa tree. Lifa or Ifa. It looks like two eyes though. The Ifa tree. To regulate the flow of souls back to Terra. White tent. I think I have enough tents that I need to spend them when I have the chance. Behemoth! Yikes! Soul of Phoenix Pinion, huh? Meteor counter? You counter with Meteor? What? Bruh. Gonna counter with Meteor real quick. Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting about auto life and not properly capitalizing on it. Nice miss, nice miss. Get yourself a high potion, and you... At least our dodge chance is good. It seems like we dodge everything. Every other thing, I should say. Jeez. What an enemy. It is a behemoth, though. It is ever a classic for the behemoth to be a pain in the ass. We'll say though, Behemoth paid out almost an entire level up, so there's something to be said for that, I suppose. Wow, we in ocean now. Fish everywhere. Yum yum. What are you doing? Swimming after fish. Zidane, you help fish catch fish too. What this? Hard to breathe now. Can't breathe. That's because you think we're inside an ocean. I can breathe fine. We not in ocean? You're right. I breathe okay now. Fish all gone. I sad. What a character Quina is. Can run around back here, but all that does is rack up steps. The Materia Keeper. My favorite boss from Final Fantasy VII. Bilba, huh? Ah, we're underwater and he's casting fire. That's subversive. Wasn't expecting that. Stolen ether, nice. Meh, that didn't do anything really. Under damage, nice. Yikes, poison. Nice, I hit the button or something. Fuck. Kinda hope Trance wouldn't go down yet. We could have it for the boss fight. It's inevitably coming up. Got the tent back. Wait, there was the exclamation point. Who dares disturb my sleep? Leave it once or you will die. This is a hidden boss, I'm guessing? What? Prepare to die. Oh, he's got his own music? What the fuck? Hades? I didn't think I was gonna summon like an extraplanar entity. Just by saying... Yeah, like what the fuck? Oh no. Bruh, he just one-shotted my physical tank. Steal from Hades. Judgment Sword. That's a death, I'm guessing? Not quite. Music got real quiet randomly. To throw out there. Stole a Reflect Ring. That's not helpful. I think I lose. Yeah, wrong game. I hope I don't have to beat this guy. Alright, well, the view was stopped. Oh, he came out of it. We're good. Oh, Mustard Bomb. Awesome. Miss. Awesome. I accidentally missed the AoE heal, but it doesn't matter, I don't think. I want to see something real quick. Is this guy an Uber? Yeah, this is a super boss. According to, I assume he's much easier than other super bosses, or at least the other... I know, yeah, this guy's not got nothing on the, like, the real super boss for this game, but apparently this guy is a, is in fact a super boss in this game. Cool that I found him! Like, I'm glad I stumbled on this, but, I don't think I'm winning. It even looks like we lived long enough we're gonna get to see whatever his super attack is. Since I looked it up, he's actually only got 55k HP, which isn't that much, but the amount of damage he does is just... Ooh, I don't know if I can tolerate Curse. Eh. Does that just give every status effect? Resetting Reflect. His design is sick, I have to say. But yeah, from what I read just now, he actually has special dialogue if you've beaten Ozma, which is the like actual the game's like actual super boss, which is actually supposedly like one of the hardest super bosses in the Final Fantasy series. Partially just because Ozma is insane. Ozma is just fucking nuts. Partially insane just because you're lucky if you even get a turn against him. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna be fighting him. This Hades guy. I think it will require more grinding and knowledge and planning than I really want to go into right at this exact moment. But again, I'm glad I walked over and saw the exclamation point randomly. Like, I'm glad I rummaged around back there long enough to see it. That's super cool. The design is awesome. And the music is good. So Gaia used to be just one big ocean. How do you know? I don't know. For some reason it's in my memory. I wasn't even born at the time. It doesn't make any sense. I was born on Terra, not Gaia, so how can it be in my memory? It's in my memory, too. Gaia used to be covered with water. I'm getting a similar feeling as well. Maybe that means all existence can be traced back to a single source. I don't understand. Oh, boss fight. Cool. Alright. Water Chaos Kraken. Your presence is forbidden. Water Chaos is weak to lightning, I'm guessing. I hope. Did damage. I didn't actually see how much damage that did, but... Give Steiner shit. Freeze. Oh, he's got multiple things. Realized. Genji helmet. Ink. God, he's gonna give darkness. Did it not hit everything? Oh, he cast it on himself to heal. What? All of his tentacles and everything, too. Like one of the tentacles went down. If they have that little health, though, this is the bad news. If they have that little health, they're getting back up. Luck. Luck. Oh, that should do it at least. Okay, cool. Both tentacles down. Life times 850, right? All that down. Leg. That's my favorite attack name ever, just leg. Fucking leg, not kick, leg. I can't get over it. I'm never gonna get over that. That's too good. Leg. He doesn't even have a leg. He's got little tentacles. Oofa. Burn that. No, don't return the magic! Vivi, you're killing me. Stop healing the enemies. That did so much healing. Vivi. Bye. My fault. I'm stupid, but damn, dude. Steal. Come on, steal. More legs. Man, leg spam is starting to get the job done here. It's getting spooky. 8,000 damage. Leg does a lot of damage, though, like, for real. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. For real, though. I'm locked in, too. Steiner does get to get back up, though. He heals, man. I fucked up, guys. Stupid. I need to take that ability off. It's really good when it works, but boy, when it doesn't. Boy howdy when it don't. Leg. Nice dodge, nice dodge. Fuck! He's so fast all of a sudden. The status effects are gone, but damn, dude, he does so much damage now, it's unfucking believable. Oh my god, and then Vivi's gonna heal him again. I'm gonna have to reload and do this fight over. That's why it came over. Oh no, it's not yet, yeah. I forgot Vivi doesn't take any damage either from water. I really wish there was a chance of that succeeding and not like a perfection. Like it's just going to go every time. Fuck. We have to do this. I'm sorry, guys. It's gonna be the world's longest wipe if I sit here and try to play this out. Check the stream and make sure we're good. Okay. Yeah, we played that out. That was gonna be just the world's longest wipe until I just finally run out of Phoenix Downs, and then I'll just, even if I manage to get him at that point, we're just in a stupid spot. So Absorbs water is good. Ability. Turn magic needs to be turned off. Body temp will work. I don't think he caused poison, but sure. Anything that prevents water damage. Ninja gear, huh? Scorp's shadow element attack. I don't think we're taking off the rubber suit. I think that's too good. Fire, ice, and thunder. I'm gonna put that on him. Holy hat. I don't want to kill their physical defenses too much by giving them too old now, but I think that's good. Eek. Like we never stopped fighting him the first time. He just immediately inks the Dawn again. Wasted chur. Wasted chur. Up on his no tentacle phase with good damage. Nice. Wrong damage. Good status. Leg. Leg. Take a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. The DPS crew is well and truly standing after that move, so we're good. Like, God, that does so much damage to Zidane. What the hell? Why does Zidane take so much damage from it? No. Everyone else seems fine from it. Oh, right. Front row, back row. Keeps hitting the back row, so I keep assuming it doesn't do that much damage, when in fact it does. Zidane doesn't need AP, so I'm just gonna go on ahead and not let Steiner stop attacking for this. That is not something we're gonna do. Ooh. You done fucked up. You done goofed, my friend. You done goofed. You have unleashed the latent powers lying within Steiner. I don't know if I think I missed the AoE heal there. Well. Hey. Something up here, right? Just look at some things? Alright. Oh well. Jeez, that's one big fireball. Could it be a moon? This is the birth of Gaia. That's Gaia? Over 5,000 years ago. What's above that ladder? For yourself. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Hitman, what's up, man? This is the final dungeon, so I assume they're gonna drop the final bit of lore, and then we're gonna fight ya boy Kuja. The flamboyant and ever ridiculous. Terra reached the peak of its prosperity at this time. The people believed that their future was secure. Ultimately, that very hubris led to Terra's demise. Thus, I was created to deal with our plights. If you haven't been here from previous streams, that's Garland talking, so that's just, he's just living rent-free in our heads, telling us the history of the universe right now. What are my plans for after I'm done? Well, depends on what... how long this takes, because I have no idea. So far things have been pretty on level, but I don't know if Kuja's gonna be like super hard and BTFO me for 2 hours. So the idea is to finish today, but I don't know. Yeah, basically if I end up with a stream time of under 4 hours, which is looking possible, then I may pop in like Ace Combat or maybe some other roguelike. I think I started Rogue Legacy recently. Might put that in or something. And play that for like an hour or something. I don't know. Ooh, 3 doors, but only one of them is right. As far as future games, I actually started Tales of Arise earlier this week. So, that's probably the next RPG I'm gonna play. I may start another Final Fantasy-esque one. Earth Chaos. Okay. You can make people float, can't you? Yeah. Just make everyone float. That game is amazing. Oh, I'm glad to hear an endorsement, because I haven't really heard much of anything about it, honestly. The first stream I did of it, I was like, I kind of had a good time with it, so I'm excited. The Tales of series I've not played a whole lot of. So... I played a little of a couple of the games, that's about it. Doom, huh? Do I get to do anything before I die, or am I... Nice loser. But yeah, that's probably gonna be that's just gonna be the next long game that I play for now. I may start another RPG once I get a little ways into Tales of, one that requires a little more reading. Fortunately, Tales of Arise is voice acted. That is something that makes Final Fantasy IX sometimes difficult to play, is that it is in fact not voice acted. So, do I have an air spell? Don't. Somehow never learned that, huh? One of your favorite games you've ever played. That's quite the endorsement. I'm pretty excited for it. I have one friend who is like pretty into Tales. And I think he said the game was good. I don't think I recall him saying anything negative about the game. He never talked too much about it. In particular. So this boss is not taking it. Like we're trying to put down, and this guy is just not picking it back up. He's not taking a lot of damage from anything that I do. Poison. Trying to figure out what I can do. Maybe basic attacks just do more damage here from Steiner. Fire? Honestly, let's try Comet. Maybe Comet hits me. I didn't see how much damage that did from Steiner. That's like fortunate. Stop. As far as the remedies, Yeah, it's doing about as much damage as Thunder Slash. I might as well save my energy. Let's get everybody floating again. For the inevitable earthquake. Venom powder. Ooh. Antidote? Yeah, we ain't gonna play around with that glitch. Yeah, so far going into the game, I like the characters and I'm a big anime fan, obviously, so I always like the anime styling of Tales of in general. Something I can safely say is very much appeals to me. But I like the main girl, main guy so far. They're pretty funny. The combat is very good. That was always something that eventually I would say safely kind of wore me out for the series. In each of the games that I tried, was that the combat would eventually kind of wear me down a little bit. It either gets a little old sometimes, or it feels a little unrefined for action-based combat. But either way, this game feels like they definitely put more effort into making it feel smooth, feel and play smooth, and I really appreciate that. And I mean, it's not that the game's ever really super played like horrible. Well, at least at Symphonia and on, from what I've sampled of the series. It's just that I'm a big fan of I'm a very, very big fan of games like Bayonetta and Devil May Cry and like Metal Gear Rising, like style fighters. And when you start comparing RPG, like action RPG fighting type games to those, it's a very tough comparison, and I just can't help but do it. Like, I know that's unfair for every reason. That is just unfair to do, but like, I can't help but do it, and it makes it harder to enjoy some games that play similarly, I would say. So this boss takes no damage, but he also deals no damage, and I find that hilarious. Like, the last couple bosses have been super threatening, and like DPS races, in comparison to this guy that actually just does nothing. Compare every RPG to Final Fantasy, yeah. I mean, and I do that too. It's unfortunate, like, it's unfortunate, but it's unfortunate, but fortunately, level 5 death. Zidon's dead. Well, what is happening? Do I lose? So my understanding is that when it says level whatever death, that means that if anyone is a multiple of whatever level, they die. So I was like, I don't think anyone's a multiple of 5. I think we're good. Death Cutter. Got a countdown on him now. Fortunately, what I was gonna say is, fortunately, most of the time, RPGs end up being a little more comparable than a game where you mash buttons and swing sword around, because those can get really, really different from each other, I would say. Versus the main difference in Final Fantasy games and other JRPGs that are even remotely similar to this is, are they turn-based, or do they have some type of action turn system like this does? That's my thinking. Side note, my favorite JRPG is actually like JRPG that isn't like my favorite JRPG is actually Legend of Dragoon, actually, not a Final Fantasy game. So sequel never, because apparently Sony shut it down. Apparently it existed. It's like written. Some mad lad apparently, or sorry, it's not a sequel, it's a prequel. Apparently some mad lad actually made a prequel for it, like wrote out a prequel for it, and Sony will not endorse it or produce it. So we'll never get a prequel. It's a tragedy. There's nothing. Is this it? There's nothing else? This is space. Space. Your journey is not over. Do not fear. Step forward and you'll be closer to the truth. Go, Zidane. It's easy for you to say. It's a weird section. I'm gonna go on ahead and pre-pop that on Vivi. So I don't know if I have control here, but I can pause the game and we can get fights. At least this enemy gives ethers when you steal from it. That's pretty hot. Man, Hitman, you and I, we have very similar taste, my dude. We have very similar taste. I gotta call that one out. 10 is 100% my favorite Final Fantasy. And I would say that's like right below Legend of Dragoon in terms of quality. That is my second favorite. I actually like turn-based better than action time in general. I just don't think that as many games have capitalized on it as the whole Final Fantasy franchise has sold active time is like a really cool mechanic. So I agree with you. 10 is like absolutely the best Final Fantasy. It's such a good story. I love it. And 12, look, I hate the direction Final Fantasy's gone. I've said this before. I don't like where Final Fantasy's at anymore. It's really hard for me to get into the newer games. It's been hard since 13. I understand that all of that starts with 12. 12 is when they genuinely took a completely different turn. That game is so different. But 12 is a great game. 12 is an amazing video game. Like, an utterly slept-on classic. Absolutely phenomenal. Not because the story is, like, amazing or anything. The story is ripped off of Star Wars. Like, it is literally the original trilogy of Star Wars, and that is the storyline of 12. It's kind of hilarious, actually, when you think about it. But 12 as a game is fucking awesome. And I agree with that as well. But, again, overall, though, it'd be, like high, upper, mid-tier for me for Final Fantasies. I love 12 also. So I have to say that take you just gave, I almost 100% agree with it. I'm like right there with you. I think this gives me some level ups, which is nice. Definitely in need of those. Another tent. I have no idea. I'm just holding up. I guess that works. Oh no. Well, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt real bad. Actually, don't even steal. He counter steals. I'll read your message in just a second. Behemoths in this game are... Well, behemoths in any Final Fantasy are absolute meme lords, but in this game in particular, they are absolute. Or sword magic counts as a physical move. So, if you didn't see it earlier, you're haven't been here since the last time I fought one. The behemoths actually in this game, they have counter meteor on physical attacks. So if you attempt to do any physical damage to them, they just immediately freely cast meteor on your party, and it's absolutely just unfair. Okay, I read your message. At this point, I read your message, because there was a lot of in-battle cutscene for me to sit down and read. Okay. So, yeah, pretty much. I will admit that as far as action being like, basically, they're doing action games now, basically. As far as that goes, I will admit, as much as I don't want to play it, and I have a couple of reasons why I just don't like the Final Fantasy VII Remake. It just rubs me a little wrong. I just don't really want to give it the whole playthrough. But for the time being, I might come around to it. I don't know, but despite that, I will admit that there was an effort put forth in the remake to try to at least refine the action-based combat systems and make it into a decent game. So I can at least say that somewhere in remake there is a good video game, even if I just don't like them stretching out 7's story any more than they already have, and just other reasons. He's finally learned auto life completely. Have you learned auto haste completely? Man, you really need to step that shit up, girl. Have a conversation about your future in this party. I wish I had any leverage in that statement, because geez, there is I cannot afford to throw Garnet out. That will never happen. She is the only healer. Oh yeah, we can put back on... Oh yeah, I forgot about the Genji gloves. Dude, we're getting Steiner stacked. Look at these fucking stats, man. And yeah, 13 was mashy. It's unfortunate, because I do feel like 13 had some qualities that could be taken and made into, like... I feel like there were definitely some positives that could have been taken away from it. I also actually genuinely believe that 13.3 was a decent game buried in a sea of bad games. If you basically took all of the concepts of that game and made it not the third game in a bad series, you made that just a Final Fantasy game all by itself. Like, I don't know, like a spin-off game, like a Type 0 or something, but I don't know. It was a good game, it was 13.3. That's the problem with it. In my opinion. But either way, 13 was an absolute shit show. For sure. I mean, 14's an MMO, it's a fun MMO, but it's an MMO. 15, I don't like 15. I don't super hate it. I'm not gonna antagonize it, for sure, but I'm not a big fan of 15. I felt like the combat was basically watered down, like Nier Automata or something like that. It just felt like a watered down action game. And then a lot of my sections of, a lot of the, like, driving sections where the car basically drives itself were, like, they were pretty relaxing, honestly. Like, that was pretty cool in its own way. But I actually fell asleep multiple times playing that game, like, straight up just snoozed. And I mean, that could be both a positive or a negative quality. I mean, the game was relaxing in a weird sort of way, I guess. If you wanna call that a positive. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what I need here. She can't do running shoes yet. He's still got... Okay, nothing really changed. 15 is the worst for me so far, but that's because of driving and lack of story. Yeah, the story really did not grip me at all. Whatever story they were trying to tell me... And part of the problem with 15, one of the worst offensive things they did in 13, or 15, was when they tried to open the game with a drawn-out tutorial. Because they wanted to focus on the immersion of, like, walking around and driving in the world, so they opened the game with, like, I mean, for me, it was like a 1-hour tutorial of how to play the game. It was just like, wow. Alright, then. You've entered a new realm. There are no more worlds. There is no more space. Follow your memory. Your original memory. March forward. Garland, what exactly is our memory? Why can't I remember other people's experiences and events that happened before my time? Garland, please, tell me. Do not limit memory to just one individual's experience from birth. That is only the surface. Every life born into this world, whether natural or artificial, requires a parent. And that parent also requires a parent. Life is connected, one to another. If you trace the root of all life, there exists one source. The same can be said for memory. All life constitutes an intelligence that holds memory beyond experience. Memory is not isolated within individuals. It is an accumulation of generations of memories that continues to evolve. You can say that memory is evolution. Memory and evolution go hand in hand. But most life forms do not understand the true nature of memories, which explains why most memories never cross paths. It's the paths from Attack on Titan. That's literally what this is. And the old ones just chuck you into the game. That's modern gaming in a nutshell, Hitman. Like, you gotta admit that. Like, back when games didn't give you tutorials, man. They just... In fact, back when games gave you game design that forced you to learn the mechanic organically. Like, You genuinely had to learn what you were supposed to do, but the game didn't tell you what you were supposed to do, so you're just expected to play with your options until you stumbled on the correct solution. Case in point, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. A game that I have not beaten before, but holy crap. Fucking Matador, dude. Holy shit, the Matador boss fight. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna find by tracing back to our roots? A presence that presides over all life and memories. The crystal. Zidane, take care of Kuja and protect the crystal. Farewell. Garland, wait. Garland! Even if I were created to serve one purpose alone, I do not regret being born to this world. Is this the crystal Garland was talking about? Time for us to find out the truth. It's playing the Final Fantasy theme. I think this is the last save. Using my context clues, I'm guessing that this is the final save point. There's a chance. That truly only, like, they just completely throw you in without almost any kind of info to go off of from soft games. Yeah, probably. There are some games that are good about not tutorial. Here's the thing, I don't mind tutorials. I really don't. I think they're fine as a game mechanic to make sure you know how to play the game for more complicated game mechanics. But they need to be concise. Like, they need to be concise, they need to not be overbearing, and they need to not break your actual immersion to the game. That's the key thing. And modern gaming a lot of times just does not understand that concept, especially Ubisoft games and stuff like that's actually too specific. But in general, there's a lot of just a lot of games that they're fucked. All right, that allows me to teleport to the entrance. Yep, this looks like the ending. But honestly, though, the worst thing, though, is it's not even tutorials. It's when the that's so bad. It's when the tutorial actually confuses you more than the real game mechanic. There's a couple that are like that. Kuja, nice of you to come. I'm surprised you beat the 4 chaoses that I created from the crystal's memory. But you're too late. Take a good look. Isn't it beautiful? It's the original crystal. This is where it all began. The birthplace of all things. Once I destroy it, everything will be gone. Gaia, Terra, the universe, and everything. Your lives and memories too. Of course. Shut up. The only thing that's gonna be gone is you. I'll take you out right now. You honestly think you can beat me? Even if you do, Gaia is already doomed. Its assimilation by Terra has begun, and the Aoife tree will incite a cataclysmic destruction of Gaia. Yeah, those are pretty bad. I have to agree with that statement. It's all over for you and your friends. See, I win. Either way. It doesn't matter. Even if Gaia is assimilated, the planet will remain, and we'll start over to make a new home. Kuja, you're nothing but a coward. If you're gonna die, leave us out of it. Why should the world exist without me? That would... If I die, we all die. Zidane, you will be my first sacrifice. That's not what he looked like. Death guys. Yeah, okay, that's not him. Cool. Meteor. I'm gonna die. Yep, maybe got one-shotted. That's cool. Good fight start. Why am I stealing? Stole a black belt. Nice. AoE damage. My god. We never did learn Kiraga. Wonder where that was. That would have been really handy, let me tell you. We're really coasting on the line of being able to do this and not, I have to say. We are really cutting it close. Like, I don't want to have to go back and grind, but that may have to be or like go back and grind or go look up like good loot locations or something, but that may be a thing that just has to happen. We are really coasting here on that line. Jesus. There was a video glitch there. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but I sure did. Ow. Fuck. Steiner actually gets back up, right? It's a real shame that you can't summon an Eidolon, because I can't afford to have you not spamming your incredibly caught up to in terms of quality heals. Maybe water does damage faster. He spins, we're in super danger here. Yep. Water will work for more damage. Steiner some more healing. Fucking... I missed. Gonna be brutal. Close. Close. He's charging something. I don't like that. I missed the AoE button, so Dagger is selfishly healing herself. I think I just forget Zidane exists at this point. I think he just dies if I res him too much. Oh, that was Dagger's turn. Well. Five death. I think that fails. Damn it. Diner gained a level and he's now a multiple of 5, so he gets killed by that. That's bad. Twister, that's a dead Dagger. Spamming death spells. Miss, nice. We love to see misses. Shouldn't have locked that in yet. Absolutely shouldn't have locked that in yet. Open. Okay. So I'm guessing when he closes, he starts spamming more death spells. That's the gimmick. Fuck you, dude. Oh my god. Heal Vivi. You should have healed yourself. Oh no, she's actually gonna heal. She's gonna whiff heal on Steiner, nice. Oh my god, spin is such a PS move for him to have. Oh, thank God he swung at something else and missed. Holy moly. Dex damage. Vivi, come on. Okay. Start spamming. 7 death spells. Dead! Oh no, we did it! We did it! How did they beat death, guys? You really think you can beat me? Is this really part of the final boss? I actually just thought this was a thing he was going to throw at us ahead of time. Oh, thank God. 0 AP. I get a feeling that this is not a thing that I... Save it. It's gotta let me save it. Thank God. Puja just watches as my party goes and takes the portal away and pitches a tent and camps out for the night to rest. We're not quite ready to face our fate just yet, Kuja. Give us a minute. Alright. Somewhere deep inside, there is a feeling in my heart of knowledge, just knowing that I should be very frightened by the fact that the random nobody Kuja just threw at me ahead of fighting him basically wiped its ass with me for the better half of like 10 minutes. So that's a little disconcerting, I should say. Gonna take one last look over, I guess, at my... I don't know if I've ever actually seen Restore HP do anything. Have this idea in my head, and it's a little silly, but it might be true. I don't think I've ever fought a final boss in a Final Fantasy game that didn't throw a billion status effects at me. So, I'm trying to capture as many of these status immunities as I can, because I have this feeling that I'm about to get ganked by things that I have never seen before out the ass. Honor has not helped at all in the last hours of gameplay. Many hours of gameplay. Gamble defense, I guess? I don't know. It might be stupid, but I didn't give up anything too major on it. Honestly, I didn't think we'd get here so fast. I thought this was going to be a lot longer. Being totally honest. Dragon Wrist? Is that really the best wrist I have with Dragon Wrist? I've had that for a while. I guess that is it, though. Making one more pass at gear, too, real quick, because... I mean, it's the final fight, you know? Oops. we got what we got. Alright, Kuja, eat me. Can't believe you beat Death Guys. Well, my time is almost up. Time to die, everyone. That's the entire monologue, huh? Opening with flair, huh? That could have been worse. Oh? Dude, the song is sick. I'm glad I've never listened to this song before in my life, so that I could be stunned by it when it happened. Holy. Flare Star. Yikes. But we got Transvivi off that. Hiraga? Now you just pull. Eh, it doesn't even heal that much. Whatever. Not even a full turn of damage. Oh, but he gets the... You can even sack a turn for it. That's brutal, actually. The Dead Zidane. Never mind. Auto lights it. Start throwing down the elixirs. Get aggressive with our item usage. Jeez, he's fast. Nice dodges, nice dodges. Holy shit, party. Did you just get to go in the middle of my turn? Bruh. Dodge again? Yikes. Yeah, He actually got to go in the middle of is he countering with Flare Star? Is that what's happening? Now he's casting Reflect. That's pretty cool. Steiner, I've never asked you for anything in my life. Please dodge this. You did it! Absolute mad laugh. He fucking did it. Spam Flare Star for the next hour, like, I don't know if I can deal with that. Regular Flare? I can take regular Flare. Use it on Vivi. That's Vivi, right? Vivi can take it. Anyone in this party right now can take it as Vivi. Yeah, it did more damage than I thought it would, but Vivi, I have faith. Vivi can take it. He'll live fine till next turn, maybe. Please don't Flare Star again. Please just keep up the single target bullshit attacks that don't do much for you. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're absolutely good. That's Steiner's turn that I just made him blow on Elixir himself. Sure, that's a little sad. It was. That might be a dead Zidane. Finally getting some more hits in. He keeps countering melees with Flare Star. Actually, I don't even think it's melees, actually, is it? It's just a hard counter. I mean, I have to get at least something out of Trance Steiner. I've already wasted my opportunity pretty thoroughly. Oh? I'm gonna die anyway. I won't have to be afraid anymore. But I'm not gonna die alone. You're all coming with me. Oh no. Scripted. Okay, thank God. What happened to the crystal? Where is this? You stand before the final dimension. I am the darkness of eternity. Who are you? All life bears death from birth. Life fears death. Lives only to die. It starts with anxiety. Anxiety becomes fear. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. The only cure for this fear is total destruction. Pujo was a victim of his own fear. He concluded he could only save himself by destroying the origin of all things, the crystal. What the heck are you talking about? Why are you telling me all this? Now the theory is undeniable. Puja's actions prove it. All things live to perish. At last, life has uncovered this truth. Now it is time to end this war. What do you mean by that? I exist for one purpose, to return everything back to the zero world, where there is no life, no crystal to give life. In a world of nothing, fear does not exist. This is the world that all life desires. What the hell do you think you are? You're not ending anything, never. Not as long as we have the will to live. Foolish creature. Your fears have already deluded you. One day you will choose destruction over existence as Kuja did. When he sought to destroy the crystal, the purpose of life ended. Now come into the zero world that you desire. No. We'll destroy you and prove you wrong. Through our memories, future generations will see that we can overcome any fear. We can't give up now. We have to fight together. Even if we lose, it doesn't matter. Our memories will live on inside others. So even if we are born to die, I'm not afraid. I'm gonna live. Everyone starts with 1 HP, that's sick. I like how they give you the option of swapping party for the final fight. Come back after you kill bad guy. After you kill bad guy. I prepare big meal for everyone. Oh, dude, this is actually kind of a cool idea. I'm not gonna lie. Don't screw up. I leave everything in your hands. Promise me you'll win. Okay, they actually give me a stat screen too. Come too far to lose now. Let's just wrap this up and go home. All of us. Ah yes, JRPG classic. Fight God. No climactic music, just faint strings. Necron, huh? God has boobs? Why not? You got a problem with that? I have one statement for you, Pepe. Be not afraid. Do I have the ability to break that? I don't think I do. Oh, the music. There it is. There's the pickup. Protect on Zidane, because Zidane always dies in these fights. What to do with you, Vivi? I think the build-up led up to it nicely enough. Elixir yourself so you don't die, Zidane, please. Oh my god, he's gonna protect and shell? Oh no. Protect, shell, and reflect? What is this guy? He's afraid of damage, man. I'd argue dramatic is the primary thing about this boss, actually. Like, that's his thing. He's pure concentrated dramatic. There's not a whole lot else to him. He just kind of showed up. What do I want to do here? I got elixirs galore. Grand Cross. Well, we're fucked. Zidane's dead anyway. Does it feel dramatic now? Everyone just got every status effect or something. Do shockwave. Good Christ. Oh, you're the healer. So you can't heal Zidane while he's going, can you? Where's my stop? Do shockwave. Wait. Are they gonna... Oh, it has been used yet. I was like, is it like Petrify you can't undo? Please, elixir yourself, finally. I think you can finally cast a spell on this man. Brutal. Actually, not that bad at all. No! What do we got? Deaths. I love me some death. I got a lot of bad status effects that went down too. Silence. Good dagger and elixir. She gonna need it. That's gonna kill her, isn't it? Does any kind of damage, it kills her. Looks like it does damage. So. Oh. Vivi does have healing. Maybe he can survive an attack, despite absolute pain. Yeah, blue shockwave. Yeah, do that one. Blue shockwave's not over-threatening. Elixir yourself. Diner first. Blue shockwave, yeah. Spam blue shockwave. I like blue shockwave. That's a move. We don't have to beat this boss clean, alright? In wrestling terms, we don't need to beat this boss clean, we just need to win with a roll-up, alright? I don't care how we do it. As long as we get out with a victory. You never have to go over God clean, alright? You just have to get him down for the 3 count. Anyone can go down for a 3 count. Wrestling has taught me this. Vivi? You went to double black. Let's go. With the trance. Get it off, buddy. Do your best. Of course he casts Shell now, you ass. Boss is taunting me. If his arms crossed in front of his chest aren't a sign of him taunting me, then that right there was an absolute dab. Man, that does nothing. Alright, cool. Yep, here we go. think this might be one of the most brutal attacks I've experienced in my time with RPGs. One of them. What do we got? What is the situation this time? Oh. The situation is I think I lose. The fact that I have to spend every, like, 2 seconds of that... I have to spend the whole minute of Grand Cross's cast time just basically pissing myself in fear that I'll actually just get one-shotted by it is genuinely terrifying. Like, I feel like it could genuinely just wipe my party on a whim. Oh, I used the wrong item. Yeah, he's Phoenix down on a guy that's made of stone right now. That's quality item usage there. Oh. Back down again. That only did 2.3k. Fuck. Blue Shockwave. Yeah, hit dagger if she's hard. Oh, he hit Zidane actually. Let this scroll one turn at a time. $900. Thank God we do no damage. Almost any situation against this fucker. I'm letting it scroll one move at a time, so I can make sure to make actual use of but some party members at times I really need to be ready to use an item like this. I need to have the maybe that Dagger will live through this move so that she can immediately start taking reactive action to the fact that this guy just fucks me with this move every time he uses it. It's cool that this move has a different camera angle every time it's used. Vivi's dead. Steiner is poisoned. Dagger is blind, but I don't give a shit. And I think somehow Zidane came out of that scot-free. Life? He immediately got to cast Blizzaga? So lame. What a dude. He healed himself. What? Wait. No one's confused. Okay, he healed himself. Oh, okay, whatever. Sword Art. Thunder Slash. Neutron Ring. This is gonna kill Radon. Maybe Vivi. Vivi needs to survive. Shit, that did a lot of damage to Steiner. Get Steiner back up. Ambitious Phoenix down onto Dawn. Kira, and we're just gonna pray he starts going for blue stingers. Or blue shockwaves. Brutal, but not too bad. Who's tranced? Zidon's tranced. Grand lethal, motherfucker. What, you're gonna protect? Ass? This ass, man. I didn't even see the damage number. Did that hurt him? I don't even know. Might have been looking in the wrong place or not ready for it. I don't know. But it moved either way. Whoa! Nope. Is he dead? Why defy your fate? Is the will to live that powerful? I'm horrified of potential phase 3. This is not the end. That's what I was afraid of. I am eternal. As long as there is life and death. Alright. Yeah, but look what's happening. So what Kuja said was true. The Aoife tree is beginning its violent reaction. What's gonna happen? I don't know, but it doesn't look good. I doubt anyone could have survived that explosion. They are still alive. What? Where are they? Over there. The Hildegard is probably closer. You, the tall one. Sir, Hagen, Pluto Knight 8, ma'am. I didn't ask for your name. Contact the Hildegard right away. Yes, sir, ma'am, sir. Please, please be alive. Sire, we're receiving a transmission from the Red Rose. Punch it up on the main line. This is the Red Rose. You're not General Beatrix. Who are you? My name is Makoto. Everyone is alive. You're very close to them. What? How do you know? I can hear him. Who? Prepare to land immediately. That's the Hildegard 3. Looks like Sid came to rescue us. Sid! Thank heavens you're all safe. Come quickly, we don't have much time. Farewell, Zidane. Damn it. What's wrong? Why don't you go on ahead? I'll catch up with you all later. I have to take care of something. What? He's still alive. He can't be. Zidane, what are you doing? Steiner, take care of Dagger. What do you mean by that? Fuji's still alive. Just leave him. Leave him to me. This is ludicrous. Just because you two are from the same planet doesn't mean... No, that's not the reason. Come on, Zidane. Why are you doing this? Because I might have done the same thing if I were in his shoes. I probably would have fought against you guys and wreaked havoc in Gaia like he did. I know it sounds crazy, but I know deep down inside I have to do this. You not crazy, Zidane. But you go help Kuja, not good idea. It's too dangerous. I can't just leave him. There's no way I could live with myself. I'm going. You're making a big mistake. Maybe, but we all have to make big decisions in life sometimes. For me, now's that time. I have to face up to it, just like Vivi did when he confronted his fears to find out about himself. That was a big decision for Vivi. I don't know about that. I don't think it was really a big deal. That's what you think, but I might not be doing this if it weren't for you. You've definitely taught me to take life more seriously. Well, you're obviously not going to change your mind, so I'm coming with you. The principle of knighthood requires that one assist his comrades in times of need. I shall accompany you as well. Whoa, wait a minute. Like I said, it's my moment, so don't butt in. You guys will have your own someday. Besides, you guys have more important things to worry about, like Burmecia and Alexandria. For once in your life, why can't you be honest? Sorry, but I can't just walk away. It goes against my nature. You're a real simpleton. Forget it, guys. There's no stopping this. What are you still doing there? Get on board right now. Come on, let's leave him. Get out of here. That guy will never change. Alright, you heard the man. Get out of here before it's too late. Zidane, I love you. You better come back. Zidane, I eat more different food. I'm still hungry. You need to come back, take me more places, show me more food. I still can't believe you're doing this. You've changed, Zidane. Till we meet again. Zidane, you've taught me another big lesson in life. Thanks. Zidane. Princess, we must go. Dagger, I mean, Your Highness. The abduction is over. I can't take you any further. I'm sorry for being so selfish. No, you're not being selfish. You've done so much for me. If it weren't for you, I probably would have led a meaningless life. With you, I was able to see so much of the world and meet so many people. We faced many hardships, too, but I think I finally know what's important. I'm so fortunate to have met you. I'll never forget our trip together. Thank you, Zidane. Promise me one thing. Please come back. Are you fucking serious? The game crashed. Okay. Alright. Sorry, I finished biting my tongue there for a second. Alright. Let me, see what I can do to mitigate this issue. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little salty about it, but it's fine. I can just make a browser capture and we can watch it on YouTube. It's fine. Courtesy of Hazard Style. I'll put it up there. Fine. Display capture. Okay. Courtesy of this guy here, Hazard Style. We're watching the ending. He posted it. In lower quality. But slightly lower quality. Sometime later. So this is Alexandria. Pick up the pace, will ya? I don't believe it. Vivi! How do you know that name? What are you talking about? Me, Puck. How could you forget me? Puck? You know, Puck. The Prince of Burmecia? Oh, come on. What's wrong with you? You're not Vivi, then who are you? I'm... Vivi's son. He had children! Look at all the Vivis! I actually teared up. I always talked about you, Zidane, how you were a very special person to us because you taught us all how important life is. Freya, you're leaving soon, are you not? Yes, I can hardly wait to see everyone. Alexandria. I went there many years ago. This plotline was honestly kind of underdeveloped, I'm not gonna lie. How long will it take to rebuild Burmecia? I don't care as long as I'm with you. I love you, Freya. Yet he still doesn't remember our past. I just want to cherish our time right now. You taught me that life doesn't last forever. That's why we have to help each other and live life to the fullest. Time to say goodbye to this room. Save the Queen. You've served me well. Yeah, her weapon is the Save the Queen. My duty is finished here. Farewell, Alexandria. Even if you say goodbye, you'll always be in our hearts. So I know we're not alone anymore. At least it let me beat the final boss. That's all I can say. I got all the gameplay done. I can watch the rest. That's sad, but fine. Hey. Why are you going to Alexandria? These fucking people, dude. You're not going? I never said that. Hey, wait. It's fucking character, dude. She should have been more for Amarant's sake, honestly. Why I was born, how I wanted to live. Thanks for giving me time to think. Quina. Good food, not only delicious. Good food made with heart. It's very important when cooking for friends. To keep doing what you set your heart on. It's a very hard thing to do. We're also courageous. Or we also courageous. I don't know. I didn't get to read it all. Hurry, hurry. We gotta get there before the play begins. There's no need to hurry. The theater ship is no match for my new ship. The new Hildegard is the fastest ship ever. Do I have to remind you? You said the same thing about the theater ship. That's what you said, Father. Eiko, what did you just call me? Darling, she called you Father. Father, Mother, hurry. Say it again, Eiko. What to do when I felt lonely. That was the only thing you couldn't teach me, but we need to figure out that answer for ourselves. Beatrix. Where are you going? Please don't ask. My mind is already set. Wait, listen to me. Come on, Steiner. I lived the whole game for this moment. I never wish to lose you again. Yes, Steiner? Let us protect the Queen together. We did it. I'm so happy I met everyone. I wish we could have gone on more adventures, but I guess we all have to say goodbye someday. Prepare my voice for this one. Alright, you scumbags, we're almost there. Been a long time since we saw Alexandria. Let's give them a show they won't forget. Yeehaw! Break a leg, people. Everyone, thank you. Farewell. Fucking. My memories will be part of the sky. She decided not to retire, thank God. Steiner did it. The theater ship will arrive any minute. It's been so long. I can't wait to see everyone. But it'll never be the same. I have to let go of the past. I have to move on, just like he taught me. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. Our heroine, Princess Cornelia, is torn from her lover Marcus. She attempts to flee the castle only to be captured by her father, King Leo. Tonight's story begins when Marcus and Cornelia decide to run away together. And now, Your Royal Majesty, Queen Garnet, Lord Steiner, and Lady Beatrix, noble ladies and lords, and our rooftop viewers, Tantalus proudly presents I Want to Be Your Canary. Marcus? Sweet Marcus, I fear I love thee more than I should. Princess, wilt thou be happy married to a lowly peasant such as I? Prithee call me princess no more. Marcus, wilt thou cherish me, the king's only daughter? Or is such a desire too dear to wish for? After our nuptials, shall I become no more than a puppet? A mindless puppet, never to laugh, never to cry. I wish to live my life under the sky. At times I shall laugh, at other times cry, for no life is more insincere than that lived as a masquerade. So much consideration thou's given, but worry not. Cast away the trappings of royalty, and I shall swaddle thee in a gown of something. Never again will I part from thee. I'm trying to do as well. Pray, my love, make me thy canary, to keep forever in my cage. Something. Let us embark on the first ship tomorrow before dawn. Tell our engagement. All my fortunes at thy foot I lay, and no cloud, no squall shall hinder us. Guy's scrolling through the text way too fast for me. I can't read all this, man. Oh, love is sweetest joy and the wildest woe. All I wish is to be by my sweet Marcus's side. I'll never let their plan come to fruition. Good day to ye, Highness. Good day. Wist thee of Marcus? Marcus? What news dost thou bring? This. Oh, just punch her. Alright. The time for our departure is long past. Where is Cornelia? Marcus, the ship soon embarks. Board ye this boat alone, and peace could become to both kingdoms, as Blank so said. Speak, Marcus. She told me that she could not live without me. So the sun is our enemy, too bright, to the eastern sky grows bright. Will we not spread our wings as yonder birds in joyous flight? Hark, Marcus, they cannot wait any longer. Ship departs. Could she have betrayed me? Nay, ne'er would my love speak false. I must have faith. She shall appear if I only believe. As the sun lends me no ear, I pray instead to the moons. I beseech thee, wondrous moonlight, grant me my only wish. Based. I knew this was gonna pay off. Black Mage family. Jesus, dude. Vivi put out, man. He had a lot of kids. Absolutely based. I'm so happy they got together. How did you survive? I didn't have a choice. I had to live. I wanted to come home to you. So, I sang your song. Our song. And then we're not going to watch the credits because this video doesn't have the credits, but... Alright, that was a phenomenal video game. I wouldn't say that it beats Final Fantasy X for me. 10 is still my favorite Final Fantasy. But that's not a fair thing. Like, I'm always gonna say 10's the best because I have a lot of nostalgia for 10. Like, it is unreal how much nostalgia I actually have for 10. So I'm not gonna like say that was a fair thing to put it up against, but to say this is a second place is a very strong statement. I've been thinking about the tier list so that I could kind of present it at the end. And I can go ahead and give that off, I guess. For the my personal tier list of sorts out of the ones that I've played. But I'll go ahead and say I think that this one had one of the best stories in the series. Like, just objectively speaking, I thought it had a very interesting way of telling it. But the only problem I can really say about the story is the topic at times could be a little... It got a little edgy. It went a little on edge. It tried to counterbalance the edge by having cartoony characters, which is cool. I haven't quite seen that done to this degree before, where like it was pretty edgy, but it really tried to counterbalance it. That was cool. But yeah, it definitely rode the edge a couple times. But I don't think that it went far enough to get like overly pretentious. The only thing I could really say about this is the whole live your life to its most meaningful. I have seen it done better in the form of Persona 3. That's my opinion. I think that Persona 3 told a better version of the Memento Mori storyline philosophy, whatever you want to call it. But other than simply comparing it to things that might have done it a little better, I think this game really knocked it out of the park, was different enough in its own ways, etc., etc. There's not a whole lot negative to say about it there. Besides to just compare it to things that are basically god tier. So that's story's pretty great. The main characters in this game are phenomenal. Zidane's really fun to watch. I don't think he's the strongest main character, but they tried to go for an ensemble cast, so it helps out that characters like Vivi, Dagger, and Steiner exist in the main party. The problem is that Vivi, Dagger, and Steiner exist alongside Zidane and a couple of other side characters that do show up very frequently, who are all very interesting. But then you get left with Quina, Amarant, and Freya, who Aiko's also on the better end of the party. I want to throw that out there. Aiko's also a good character, in my opinion. But basically, Freya gets washed away very early. Her story is just over and done with, and then she sticks with you for God knows what reason. Amarant never felt like he should even be in the party to begin with, in my opinion. Also, thanks for the follow, Casual Raccoon. Just now noticed that. Appreciate it. And Quina literally joined up to eat some frogs, my dude. Like, I don't know what to say about Quina. Quina was a good comedy relief character, I guess, but they just kind of threw these characters in your party and tried to have them exist, but at times they just felt like they were there. They were present. And so I wouldn't say this is the strongest Final Fantasy in terms of characters, unfortunately. Just because it does have some weird additions. It has very strong. Its main characters are no weaker than any other game. It's just the side and background characters for me just didn't quite. It just the overall cast. I didn't love the background characters as much as some other games. The music in this game is not my most memorable Final Fantasy OST, but it is Nobuo Uematsu doing his damnedest. I honestly think that Nobuo Uematsu is just so consistent that I don't really think that I can say anything positive or negative in comparison to any of his games. Because any of the games he worked on, because I think he just does a good job in general on all of them. I don't think that there's as many songs in this game that I would go out of my way to remember and listen to. But I also felt like it fit the game so well that I wouldn't want to take off points by saying this is noticeably worse than any other game for that reason alone. So basically what I'm saying here is I don't have any nostalgia for this music like I do for other games, but it definitely fit, and it felt like a Nobuo Uematsu soundtrack. It felt like a Final Fantasy soundtrack. And by the gods, that's all it really had to be, right? At the end of the day, so I wouldn't take off any points there, and I wouldn't really have a tier list on Final Fantasy music in general. It's hard to make one because they're all so damn good. And is there anything else I can do? Graphics, I guess. For the PS1, this game looks incredible. I think I would have to say this is possibly the most like landmark one in terms of like the hardware to what it was trying to be. Or at the very least, it's got to be up there. I know 6 was pushing some pretty decent ground on the SNES. I know 10 was a fucking launch title for the PS2, and I know 12 was 12 looked amazing, honestly, for the PS2 in my opinion. The fact that you can update that game just by taking the the like jagged corners out of that game, and it almost looks like a next gen title, really just off that alone. I don't know how 12 even ran on a PS2 to begin with, I'll be honest. But I do think that this game, for a PS1 game, especially the amount of FMVs and stuff like that, absolutely looks great. So graphically speaking, just This is a landmark PS1 title in terms of graphics. I would say 100%. If you wanted to list off some PS1 games that had good graphics to put in it, this would be in that company. So overall, tier list wise, my tier list for the Sphere franchise, Final Fantasy X is S tier. I'll never take that off. That's my nostalgia. I almost guarantee I'll stream that again at some point, I'll stream that at some point. I'm a newer streamer, so I haven't played a whole lot of my favorite games yet, but I almost guarantee that I will stream that at some point just because I love that game. It's one of my favorites. I cannot ever get over it. Below that, 9 would definitely join the second tier, right below it. And alongside 9 is probably 6, which I've played almost all of, but I never beat the final boss because I'm an absolute loser and I got distracted and forgot about it. 6 is also phenomenal with alongside this game. I think they're actually pretty comparable overall. I don't know. I feel like they're two pretty similar games. I feel like Kuja and I'm drawing a blank. The main bad guy of Final Fantasy VI, and I'm just my headspace is all over right now, and I'm just losing it. They're pretty similar though. They honestly have a pretty similar backstory. It kind of adds up. I think the game. So I don't know. I think the games kind of add up to pretty similar, in my book. And then below that, that's where you got your 7 and 12. Kefka, thanks, man. I don't know why that slipped my mind. I don't think I've ever forgotten his name before when I tried to bring it up. I don't know. He's a very standout villain. Kefka's probably the best villain in this franchise. Like, there's some very memorable ones, but like I feel like Kefka was the good balance of memorable and not like generic Final Fantasy trope villain. Like, Sephiroth is really cool and iconic, but like he kind of became a trope eventually, and I don't know, eventually just like I guess I kind of got sick of seeing him at some point. That's all it is. He's still cool though in the game he's in. He's pretty cool. He's still cool. 7 and 12 are kind of on a similar tier for me. I think the 7 has the gameplay of the ATB gauge battle system. Feels really cool, and the materia system is really unique and fun to play around with. I really like 7 as a game. I also think 7 has like the best side character party members in almost any JRPG. I absolutely love Red 13 and Vincent. I also hate Yuffie and Kate Sith, but throwing that aside, like Vincent and Red 13, and for that matter, honestly, Barrett, because he kind of becomes a side character at some point too, but fades a little bit into obscurity. These are all really cool characters, in all honesty. So I just want to throw that out there as a special shout out. 12, also not the best story ever, but damn, I love the uniqueness of the gameplay. I love the open worldness of it. It's a blasphemous Final Fantasy game, in all honesty, but like I love it for what it is. And then on the next tier below that would be basically the 13 games that I played, which is 13 and 13-3, along with 8. I have a lot of nostalgia for 8 because it's one of the first games I ever played with only games I really ever got to play with my sister. So I've got a lot of nostalgia for 8. I really like it. I actually like the story of 8. I think it's fun. It's fun, but it's not good. The story. It's also got, in my opinion, if I did have to make an OST tier list, which I said would be difficult earlier, 8 would probably be the top game on the OST tier list. 8 has like pretty much the best main battle theme or close to it. It's got two of the best boss battle themes. The Extreme, which is the final boss theme, is called the Extreme. And Final Fantasy VIII is the most slept on final boss theme of at least all of the Final Fantasy games, in my opinion. The Extreme is an amazing final boss theme. Like, go check that song out if you've never listened to it. It really is probably, it's got to be the most slept on one. Like, out of the series, no one ever talks about it, and I genuinely do think that. As for the 13 games, I mean, it's academic. I mean, hell, we talked about it earlier this stream with Hitman, and like, they're just bad. They're just bad. 13.3 has some interesting mechanics, so that's cool, I guess. And 13 in general, they have cool presentation. They have good cutscenes. They have good graphics. They even have good music, even though it's, again, blasphemous for Final Fantasy series. Like, that type of music is very different. But, like, at the end of the day, they're just, God, the story, the way it's presented, the how much you have to read into it to understand what the fuck people are talking about half the time, dude. It's just awful. I can safely say that is an experience that I'm glad that I can lay to rest and not have to ever think about again. I'm glad I don't ever have to think about what could have been in 13 ever again. I can just put it to rest and not think about it ever again. And then we mentioned I played a little bit of 15, but I can't really rate it. I played about half of Final Fantasy 4. I can't really rate that one either. I think I touched 3 at some point and absolutely despised it. But these are games that I haven't really put enough time into score or rate. So that's all the Final Fantasy games I've played that I could score or rate. I just wanted to say that's what my thoughts were on them. I know people like to do that, and since we're on the topic. But yeah, overall, second favorite. Any one of the, like, I think it was actually 9 people, but I've heard this game was great from so many people, and I need to check it out. And like I said, it lived up to everything anyone ever told me about it. I think one of my favorite features in this game, though, was that I managed to beat it without having to stop to grind at any point. I was able to walk through it. The encounter rate was so generous. They finally perfected encounter rates. I don't know why JRPGs took like, why do JRPGs still have encounter rate issues? Or why did any game that came out after this have an encounter rate issue? 9 perfected it. Just copy what 9 did. Give me like 2 to 3 encounters per room, tops. Like 2 encounters per room, we're done. And then build the XP around build the XP or grinding mechanics that I would need to feasibly beat the game around that. I could replay this game, not because I love it so much and not because of any other reason. I feel like this game is so highly replayable because I could actually beat it just by walking through and seeing the story again. And I think that that's beautiful. That I don't have to think about having to grind up for a certain boss or, having to... That's just good game design. That isn't just good game design. That's like legendary. That is game design that absolutely should define... That is a level of game design that should define game design going forward. But for some reason, games came out after this and had horrible encounter rates and still managed to be grindy. And I mean, let's be fair and honest. I mean, if you want to grind in these games, give people the option to grind, which this game does that too, because there's the whole equipment system that I barely scratched the surface of. There's the synthesis system. I mean, there's super bosses I didn't fight. Like, there are things in this game you can grind for if you want to, but you don't have to. I was barely able to scrape by with what I had with just simple walk through the game in a straight line. I managed to do it, and I think that that's just cool the way it is. So that is definitely a takeaway from this game that I have that I would definitely want to point out as a very, very fine point. But yeah, I loved it. Anyway, that's going to be the stream for the day. As I said, I did start up Tales of Arise earlier this week, and that is going to be the next JRPG that I play. Or the current JRPG that I am playing, I should say. I'm only about 2 hours into it, so the ride has barely begun. Um, and I'm not sure what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow exactly, if I'm being totally honest. It might be Tales of Arise, uh, just to because I can probably stream about 3 or 4 hours of that tomorrow or something. Get a good lengthy weekend streaming on it. But we also have Ace Combat going on. That'll probably be a good during the week thing. I may give Rogue Legacy another attempt, Rogue Legacy 2 another attempt at streaming during the week if I can't decide on something else to do. But in all honesty, I think that turned out to be possibly a good off-stream game. Plus, I kind of had some problems streaming it, so I don't know if I'm gonna give that one another go. Cold Fear is dead, I think, for the time being, so I just won't mark that. Metal Gear Solid is a possibility, but I need to order. Um, I need to order a capture cables for a PS2 that I just bought because I have a physical copy of Metal Gear Solid 1 and I want to play that with actual. I don't want to emulate it or sorry, it wouldn't be emulation. I actually have the GOG version of it. But I don't want to play it on PC because the PC version has some weird quirks to it, and plus playing one of my favorite games on the original hardware will be a nostalgia trip that I'm not ready for. That'll be so amazing. Um, so yeah, that's what's on deck right now. Um, so thanks for checking out the stream today. Thanks again for the follow, Casual Raccoon. And thanks for hanging out despite the, combined total of like 2 minutes of slight issues that we had over the course of the stream. It was a great game. I'm happy I got to see the end of it. I'm so happy that streaming gave me the motivation to get through longer games like this again, because it's been a long time since I've seen the end of a JRPG. It was very nostalgic. Thanks for hanging out. Y'all have a good one.